We're hearing from a Clark County judge who made a bail decision that's getting a lot of attention.
Yeah, it has to do with the case of the Vancouver mother. She was shot and killed in a school parking lot just before Thanksgiving by her estranged husband. Our KELSEY Watts spoke with the judge.
Judge John Fairgrave told us today this case weighs very heavily on him. In mid-November, prosecutors asked him to raise Keelan Hill's bail up to $2 million because they believed if he got out of jail, he would kill his estranged wife. The judge agreed that he did pose a danger and did raise his bail from $75,000 up to $250,000, but did not go with the $2 million prosecutors were asking for. As we now know, Keelan Hill bailed out of jail, and days later he did shoot and kill Tiffany Hill and also shot her mother, who survived, as they were in the car with the couple's 3 children. When deputies confronted Keelan, he turned the gun on himself. Judge Fairgrave can't talk about the specifics of his decision in this case because it's still under investigation, but he did tell us that these decisions are made based on rules from the Washington State Supreme Court, and judges have to consider a number of factors like the crime the person is in jail for and their criminal history, along with their likelihood to reoffend or return to court. And while there's no guidance on the exact amount of money to set, they do have to take into account the person's financial situation. In general, Judge Fairgrave says if he believes someone is likely to commit a violent crime if released, he will set bail at an amount that he believes will keep that person in jail. But he also said judges don't always have a full picture of a person's resources.
You may set an amount of bail at a particular time, thinking that a particular criminal defendant is probably not going to be able to make that bail. And they may have other resources you weren't aware of. They may have friends or family members who are willing to help them out and end up posting that bail.
In this case, we don't know how Keelan Hill came up with the money to post bail. Judge Fairgrave says he and others on the bench try very hard to make the best decisions they can at any given time. And he told me he knows the decisions they make can have enormous consequences. It's not a responsibility he takes lightly. Judge Fairgrave has been on the bench here for 4.5 years and was a prosecutor before that. He says judges in this county make decisions just like that as many as 50 times every single day. Reporting in Vancouver, KELSEY Watts, Fox 12 Oregon.